So, the way that I like to always start the first session is just by asking you to tell me the story of me. What is the most significant thing you would want me to know about you, and how would you begin your story?
About me now, or just about me?
In general.
Oh boy.
Obviously there's no right or wrong answer here, it's just what comes is what's going to be important.
Okay. I feel like I have a tendency to tell a negative story, and there's a tension I feel right now being asked that, like a choice point, you know.
See if you can just erase
Okay.
and just take a moment and just think, how would you frame yourself if you were going to say the most significant thing about you?
Wow. And this is in the context of?
Could be your life story, could be...
Well, I just one more clarification, if that's okay. You know, if you know you're coming to someone for coaching or therapy, so you're telling them because in the context you want to work on something, whereas if I'm generally presenting myself, I might do it differently. So that's...
You mean to like an audience where you have to make an impression? Kind of
yeah, or a new friend even, or a new social situation. So that's where I'm like hedging to
well,
about
you
what
are
do you mean.
in the context of coming for coaching.
Right, so that I want you to know the real me. I mean, not that I would get someone to fake me, but
no,
you know
I totally
what I'm
understand.
saying.
So this is the authentic, this is the core
I get
story
it.
of Amanda. This
Oh,
is
boy.
who Amanda is.
Oh, okay. And feeling like that was almost when you said to prepare a focus, one of the things that came up was sort of, I'm not sure, who, like, on a very basic level, really, who I am, which sounds like hard to believe at the age that I am.
Not sure who you are. So look back over your life and what rises up on the landscape, as far back as you can look. What's key? Okay,
I can do that. It's just I kind of realized in doing that how much I felt defined by those things that happened, as opposed to a sense of I am.
Well, it may be a thing that happened. Just whatever it is.
Okay.
This is not indelible.
Okay. It's just getting us going. It's fine. The first thing that comes up, and that generally comes up, is that my parents divorced when I was 2.5. They divorced when I was 2.5. My father remarried pretty quickly to someone my parents both knew before. So I had a stepmother right away, by 3, I guess, And she has 2 daughters. So by the time I was 4, my brother, who's 10 years older, went to live with them as well. From an early age, I had the pressure to say I want to live with I felt pull from my father and his family. So I grew up with my mother and grandmother visiting my father every other weekend, and my brother coming to our house every other weekend. And that was always, from an early age, a source of sadness, because I wanted to be with my father. I wanted to be with the family of children, Like, my job is to do well at this part-time thing, keep my practice happening, and look all over the place and learn how to apply for jobs, dress right for a job, just got this haircut, that's what I mean about not knowing really. If you'd seen me 2 weeks ago, no, it wouldn't have been like, oh God, but, I don't have this sort of, it's not second nature to put myself together and go out in the world, or,
I'm really struck by the phrase that you just used. It's not my nature to put myself together. If you think of the double meaning of being together, not just sort of on top of things, but literally together. Right? Your nature has been to be split into 2 pieces. So, what would that mean, do you think, for you to be one Amanda with one? I see that.
It makes me want to cry. Yeah.
And the smile on your face was like such a smile of relief that if you looked relief up in the dictionary, that smile should be there.
Really?
you know, I'm sure that is
It
a
also
very
makes me
moving.
want to cry. I guess that makes
Well,
sense,
tears
right?
of relief always, I think, are right beneath the smile.
Yeah.
So what would those tears be saying?
I just want to be whole.